Hey guys, and welcome to Plasmatic Productions. Here at the channel we cover so many things, from LEGO games to Batman Arkham, Spider-Man, Star Wars, real-life vlogging, music, and so much more. My name is Plasmatic, and today we're going to be continuing our ranking of all 68 characters in LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes. This is part 3. This series we split into a number of parts, going from worst to best. To not waste any time, let's get started.
So we have 3 more villains with no abilities because on the DC wiki it said that they had abilities in this game, and I didn't have time to test it out until now, and unfortunately they don't. So here we go. At 50 we have Hush, who's a newer entry in Batman's Rogues Gallery. He's an old childhood friend of Bruce, then came back decades later to kill some people. That's a really bad way of summarizing the Hush comic. It's actually pretty good. Either way, Hush is pretty much just Two-Face, but better. He has nearly all the same animations, and that's about it. Pretty cool bandaged face, though, so yeah. The thing with Ra's al Ghul is that I never really know how to pronounce his name. Some people call him Raish, or Raz. I generally say Raz because that's how I first learned it, but I don't know. He also doesn't have any abilities, but I put him above Hush because of that unique little sword of his. Thought it was pretty cool. The thing about LEGO Batman 2 is that it has some characters that truly sport their most iconic looks. Huntress is one of them, but in all the other LEGO games, Huntress doesn't sport her iconic, mask/cowl. Here, while it does look kind of dorky, it works well, and I really prefer this look over her simple, domino eye mask. She's got this really unique crossbow, which really has a unique animation and sound, so I put her over all the others with no abilities. Now, onto the ones that actually do have abilities again.
We come up on our first hero in the series, not counting Commissioner Gordon. This Robin suit is based on Tim Drake's, the third Robin. This wasn't even Tim's main suit. He just wore this for a few years after the Infinite Crisis event where his best friend Superboy died. Okay, I'm a geek, I know. I'm proud of it. Anyway, Robin's one ability in this game is Grapple. At certain places in the game, there are these orange grapple points. Only characters with the Grapple ability can attach to them to gain altitude. Also, I forgot to mention, Batman and Robin each have a plethora of specialized suits that each give their respective heroes more abilities, and we'll be seeing those much later.
Next, we come up on the title character of the series, Batman. Batman's only ability is the same as Robin's, Grapple. Personally, I'm not so much a fan of the black and red Robin suit in this game, so I put Batman here. Batman's suit isn't the best either, but I have some old nostalgia for it. I generally prefer the gray and black bat suits, but this suit is fine. Probably one of the most hated Batman characters is Damian Wayne, the 5th and most recent Robin. Damian is Batman's 10-year-old biological son with Talia al Ghul, the daughter of Ra's al Ghul, the one we just saw, in a previous part. It is honestly a great premise. However, Damian is the most annoying little brat. The guy's been around for over 10 years now, and he's barely developed. He's marginally better now, but he's still super infuriating. He has the grapple ability as well, however I put him above the other two because his suit is actually really cool. It's much more detailed than the previous suits on this list, but because I hate the character, I'm putting him below the others that we'll see in a minute. Now we come up on Batgirl. Batgirl's design is based on her new 52 costume, where she regained the use of her legs after being handicapped for a few decades. While I think restoring the use of her legs sends the wrong message, that doesn't mean I don't think the character is badass. She's got a super cool design, and I really like playing as her. Like the others, her only ability is grapple. As I think I mentioned before, Nightwing is my favorite superhero of all time. He is a little disappointing in a few ways, though, in this game. His design is reused from the last LEGO Batman game, but that's okay. I just find the hairpiece a little distracting. Given that Nightwing grew up as a circus acrobat and that his fighting style is all about flips and somersaults, I'm very shocked that he doesn't have agility. It's a staple of his character, and it's strange it's not included. However, the design is so sleek, and in this case, less is more. He also fights with his two Eskrima sticks, but when he holds down the combat button, he pulls out a red and green batarang from his Robin days. It's pretty neat that he has different weapons for close and ranged combat, so he's going here at 43.